The dance continued. Measured steps, careful distance, and yet something had already changed, because what had once been avoidance had become awareness. Elizabeth Bennet moved with quiet precision, her expression composed, her attention fixed just enough to remain proper, but not enough to pretend indifference. Across from her, Mr. Darcy followed the pattern of the dance with equal control, every step exact, every movement deliberate, as though the structure itself offered protection, because structure required nothing personal, only form, only rhythm, and yet, between each step, something unspoken lingered, the kind of awareness that made silence feel louder than conversation. "You find the evening agreeable?" His voice came without warning, low, measured, careful in its distance. Elizabeth glanced toward him briefly, just long enough to acknowledge the question. "It has been entertaining." A slight pause, because honesty, when softened, often sounded like something else entirely. Darcy seemed to consider that, not offended, not entirely pleased. "You speak as though you have been observing more than participating." A flicker of amusement crossed her expression. "Is that not what you have been doing all evening?" A direct answer, but not unkind. Darcy's gaze held hers now, not distant, not dismissive, only present. "Perhaps," he said, "I have been mistaken in what I believed worth observing." The shift was subtle, but undeniable, because this was no longer indifference. Elizabeth felt it before she named it, that quiet change in tone, that movement from judgment to curiosity. The music carried them through another turn, closer now, not enough to break propriety, but enough to notice, and for a moment neither spoke, because sometimes silence revealed more than conversation ever could. "You are not easily understood, Miss Bennet." His voice was quieter this time, less guarded. Elizabeth's gaze lifted to meet his fully. "Nor are you, Mr. Darcy." A small exchange, simple, and yet something settled between them that had not existed before. Not agreement, not affection, but something far more dangerous, interest, because where indifference required distance, interest required attention, and attention, once given, was rarely withdrawn so easily. The dance neared its end, steps slowing, distance returning, the structure reasserting itself, but something remained, because once a moment had shifted, it could not return unchanged. Darcy released her hand, formal once more, composed, and yet his gaze lingered just a fraction longer than necessary. Elizabeth inclined her head slightly, polite, measured, but her expression no longer held the same easy dismissal, because now he was no longer someone she could ignore, and she was no longer someone he could overlook, and that alone had changed everything.